magic happens, baby.
I'm shooting you now.
You shoot me now?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Well, this is what I got to say to all of your Just Kids. Everybody says that there's a whole new generation coming that's going to get into digital. That's bullshit. They ain't coming. They are here. And what the fat cats are worried about or afraid of is that they're going to get cut out. They're the middlemen. They're going to get cut out. Forget about going to a movie, spending $8 and $9, spending another $14 for popcorn and for drinks, and then walking out and saying, hey, I saw that movie before. Same white knight on a white horse, saving the same white maiden, or sometimes a black maiden. It doesn't make a difference. We've seen that movie before. Now, if you really want to get with it, buy this shit digitally when it comes out. You get yourself a little thing of popcorn, put it in the microwave, get your friends over, there it is. You cut out the middleman. You get it right from the filmmaker to you. You get rid of those motherfuckers. It's here now. They're afraid of you because you are part of it. Or let me rephrase that. You are it. And they can't control you. And the fear that they can't control you is what has got all of those suckers screwing each other's head off. Because they don't know what to do. They don't know how to deal with you. They don't know why you want to buy or grab something new that touches you right off the internet, and you don't want to wait to go to their theaters where they'll spend 20 or 30 or 40 million dollars remaking the same thing. These cats are out of ideas. Somebody today with an idea, get a digital camera, get some technical ability, go out and tell your story. Go out and tell your story. There's a whole other side of the coin that everybody wants to get next to. And we will never get to that other side of the coin if we have to go through Hollywood or some major institution. Institutions are here to protect the status quo. Let's say you have an institution that helps secure young people in America. Once young people in America are secured, that institution has got to find something else to do. That's not the way institutions work. They got to protect the status quo. That's how they make their money. Yeah.
So, in other words, we coming for you, motherfuckers.
Hey, we coming for you. We coming for you. You turn around, we're going to be there. We're going to be there saying, take a look at this. And you don't have to pay $9 and $10 and go with your old lady, and then by the time you finish, you spend $40 to go to a movie and parking and all that, and you haven't enjoyed the movie. They have hyped you. You see shit on television, you see big ads in the newspaper, and you walk in and you realize, hey, I've seen this movie before.
Seen that motherfucker?
I've seen this motherfucker before. Okay? With some other assholes. What you got to do is you got to say to those people in the middle between you and the filmmaker, you and the maker, what you got to do is say, hey, you kiss my ass from here to across the street, boy. And you pick up your shit, you go home, look at it with your friends, pass it on to your other friends, and there it is. You got a whole new world. You got a whole new world. And that's what most of those people who are middlemen are afraid of. They don't want a new world. They want the same old world, getting oil from the same old countries, putting it in our gas stations and charging us the same old prices. Hey, it's the same thing with the creative endeavor that you young people out there are into. If they can't buy you, they're going to try to snuff you. If they can't snuff you, they're going to discredit you. You got to get next to it. You got to step up this plate and you got to say, hey, I am on this piece of earth that I'm standing on, and I'm going to occupy it and say what I want to say. Do what I want to do. Enjoy the life that I'm living while I'm standing on this piece of earth. And if you don't like it, you kiss my ass from here to across the street. There it is.
That's right. Kiss my motherfucking ass. I'm coming for you,
From
motherfucker.
here to across the goddamn street.
Now, this is Oscar, obviously. Oscar was in my movie, Shades of Grey.
Hey.
Hey.
Jesse and I go way back.
So I met Oscar, and he was great because he's not just an actor in my film who curses and acts stupid. He's an inspiration to me, you know. He's a guy that went down the road, made some films, you know, did his thing in Hollywood, and then got sort of turned off by the system.
Yeah.
And then he sees guys like me coming around who don't give a fuck.
Yes.
Right.
And because you don't give a fuck, the respect is there. Because you don't have to knuckle under to the system and do what they want to do. Make the next pimp film, make the next rape film, make the next film about some woman getting beat up in the woods. Come on, give us a break, will you? Give us a break.
So, Oscar, why don't you tell my little audience here how you met me at USC Film? He's a teacher at USC Film School, supposedly the best school in the country. I hold my contempt for that, but he's a teacher. He's laughing.
Well, the thing is, I was looking at other students' work in the lab. I met Jess and I knew him just like I knew some of the other students. But he made a film. And it was a film about his father's work. And I looked at it on the computer while he was editing it. And it astounded me so much that I got the film and I sent it to a producer that I knew, and it made the producer cry. But
who was the producer you sent it to?
A fellow named Gordon Stuhlberg.
He sent it to the head of Paramount, former head of Paramount, and he said it made him cry because it made him think. I was touched that he would say that.
I think it was Columbia, and before that he was at 20th Century Fox. I knew him when he was head of Cinema Center Films, Studio City.
But actually, the way Oscar really met me, that's how he got introduced to my work. Yeah. The way he met me was I was running I was helping TA a class on digital technology.
Yeah.
And
with Sewell.
Sewell, right?
Sewell.
Yeah.
Sewell.
So I was helping TA this class, and basically my approach to teachers was, you know, don't be a fucking dinosaur, be a cockroach, and survive the transition to digital. And these motherfuckers didn't want to hear it, so. Basically, the truth of it is, I spit in the face of every fucking teacher in the school because I didn't give a fuck what you think of me, what you think of what I have to say. Like, you have to respect me. I don't care if I'm 25 years old or I'm 45 or I'm 15. You better fucking respect me because I got something to teach you. And they kind of ignored me. So when I put all these motherfuckers in their place, I told the class, I dressed out my class full of teachers at USC. Right? That's when me and Oscar became friends because he saw me.
I remember that. When I saw what happened, I realized that they were hiding their deficiencies, and they were trying to attack Jesse to hold on to their deficiencies and not show their inabilities to grasp new concepts that they would need to teach their students. They were hiding behind the fact that they didn't know. Then it dawns on you that a lot of those folks got hired because they had friends there. They didn't know. They still don't know. Most of their students are going past them. And they're still there doing the same things that they always have done.
So at that moment, I think Oscar saw me and said, who is this rebellious little fuck? Right? Who is this little white kid with a hell of a lot of soul?
Telling the teachers what to do and how to do what they should be doing, what they should know how to do, what they're there to learn how to do. They're there to learn how to do something technical, and they're fighting with the person who knows and is teaching them. Because he is supposedly a student and they're teachers, but he knows more than they do.
So basically, that was some of my experience at USC. I was a real rebellious type, and Oscar was one.
You still are.
Well, what do you mean? I'm not a rebel.
Yeah, you still are.
What do you mean? I didn't spank an old lady with a fish.
The last time I heard you, you said, "I don't kiss." Oh, I don't cuss, motherfucker.
Well, my claim to fame at USC was, I'm not sucking any dicks to get out of here.
You don't have to, man. Do your thing. Stand up on your piece of this earth and do your thing. And you're going to have people out there who feel the same way you do, and they're going to meet you more than halfway.
I agree with you. So, in other words, we're taking over. We're coming for your shit. Me and an old black guy from L.A.
Hey, it's good to meet y'all. I heard a lot about you, and some of you saw the film, some of the clips in the film. I enjoyed the film. I enjoyed doing the film. I enjoyed helping all of the guys and girls that work with Jesse because it was a good experience for me. It was an experience where you saw a film being made from the ground up. on the street, guerrilla style. And when it was finished, it was a marvelous thing to behold. It was something that was born out of honesty, something that was born out of the newness of what the filmmaking community is going to have to be about. We need a film revolution. We need a renaissance in film, and it's not going to come from Hollywood. It's going to come from young filmmakers who have the ability to do what they feel in their hearts and don't have to worry about some guy or some girl who's paying them the money and trying to tell them how to say what they feel. Only you can really say how you feel. And how you feel touches the people looking in at what you're doing, touches the people who want to get and feel and have in their hands and put in their DVD machines what you're doing, and who can call their friends and say, hey, take a look at this. Take a look at this. And their friends will say, yeah, I see. Yeah. Okay.
So do your thing, fellas, and just, stand up strong, and don't take shit from nobody. I'm out.
Hey.
Say goodbye, motherfucker.
Hey, I love you all, man. And I love Jesse and his crew for what they're doing, because this is what our country needs. Young people standing up and saying what they feel. A lot of that shit that's happening over in the East would have been over if more young people got up and said what they felt. Out.
So, you want to know how I feel? Everybody that stands in my fucking way. Peace.